The trouble with being a kid today is you grow up too quickly. There's just not enough time. Well, for some kids, that is.
Where are we this time?
Horrible histories.
Wow!
Horrible histories.
Who would do that?
A smart, hungry caveman. Good idea.
Have any of you seen a girl about so tall, big, cartoony eyes?
Oh, you gotta go.
You gotta go. And where's Stitch? I can't find him anywhere. Wow! Socrates rocks.
Is that the Spanish Armada?
Horrible histories. Horrible histories. Horrible histories.
Well, Mo, what do you think about all this cool old stuff?
We're history.
Yeah, our hands must have slipped.
Hey, it's no problem. That'll be an extra surcharge for paintballing one of the staff. Staff? Yes. Uncle Dorian Dongle owns this paintball park, and he's left me in charge.
What say we go to Troutland and feed the fish?
Nah, I got a coupon for a paintball game, and I'm staying.
But only if you rent officially sanctioned dongle paintball gear. Oh, and there's a $20 security deposit for anyone under 18. And if you play for over an hour, it'll cost double per quarter hour, rounded up to the nearest half hour, of course. And any damage done to property or staff will be deducted from your deposit. Questions?
Does your uncle really acknowledge you as a blood relative?
And oh yes, when you return your paintball launchers, there's another charge for inspecting them for damage. Have fun!
Oh, why does Double D always think he can tell us what to do?
Easy, Mo. Maybe it's not so black and white, and there's a good reason for Dongle's rules.
Yeah, right. Brazilian leeches don't suck much.
Look, what about a little trip back in time to show you how there can be two sides to every story?
What's happening?
We just in a car!
All right. Where are we?
It's 1773, and you're in Boston, Massachusetts, on the eve of the American Revolution.
Mo, where are you, Mo?
You see, I told you I heard someone whispering.
Peyton, this is a secret meeting. We've all been whispering.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
Have any of you seen a girl about so tall, big, cartoony eyes?
No, it's just you and we colonists, and welcome you are. We're going to show the British they can't tell us what to do anymore.
Patrick's right. Who puked their guts out crossing the ocean to build homes and farm these colonies?
We did!
And who was cat poking his royal nose in our business?
He has!
Hey, I bet you'd be pretty good at paintball.
Peyton's a chicken farmer, not a painter.
We showed King George just how we felt about his greedy stamp act.
Stamp Act?
They're talking about the stamp tax. To raise money through taxes, Britain made the colonists buy stamps for every single itsy-bitsy piece of printed paper they used. It was a guaranteed way to raise cash, since stamps had to be bought for newspapers, all documents, even playing cards. To protest, the colonists stopped buying all British goods. That really bothered the king.
This is all very interesting, but shouldn't we be looking for Mo?
Don't worry about her. Worry about yourself.
Hey, did you hear what we did to the king's stamp agent?
Peyton supplied the feathers. I brought the tar.
Now maybe Britain will leave the colonies alone.
I know I'm supposed to be with the British, but where's Stitch? I can't find him anywhere.
Don't worry about Stitch. Worry about yourself.
Marge! Oh, careful, not so rough.
Are we going to be a big cranky pants about a few sticky feathers or what?
Those blasted Americans won't get away with this. Ouch!
Right you are, Smithens. They're a disgrace to the mother country.
To the king!
See here, soldier. We're declaring our unflagging support for the crown.
Yeah, right, to the king!
They're as much British citizens as we are, what?
Here! Bah! Why be an American when you can be British? And since British citizens in England have to pay taxes, so should the colonists.
We did protect them during the 7 Years' War, what?
Quite ghastly conflict, man.
Rather ungrateful, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I suppose so.
They should be thanking us, not refusing to pay our wages. It's only right.
Yes, Mo. Just as with Dongle, it was purely business for Britain. They thought they were right to get as much money from their colonies as possible.
And I always thought King George was just greedy. But the colonists had privileges as British citizens, so they should pay taxes like everyone else.
Yes. And when they didn't, King George got, well, mighty teed off.
Majesty, it seems that the colonists have refused paying taxes on lead, glass, paper, and paint.
Yes, rather inconvenient.
This Darjeeling blend is superb. Sire, there must be something they can't refuse to buy.
Pockets,
No,
bath powder,
no,
stiff upper lips.
no.
I've got it. The tea, what?
The tea, what?
Oh, well, jolly good scheme of His Majesty. Taxes on tea, what?
I've got to find Stitch.
All right, colonists. They'll never recognize us. Let's dump some tea.
All 13 colonies are proud of you, men. Tonight, we send a message straight to King George that he can't tell us how to spend our money or tax our tea any longer. But our little group needs a name. Something that will go down in history.
I know. The X-Men.
It's just come to me. The Sons of Liberty. To the ships, men!
I guess Boston's gonna have a real tea party.
Dump the tea! Dump the tea! Dump the tea!
So where's the sugar?
One if by land, and two if by the wooded glen. No.
Hey, I'm really sorry, pal.
'Twas but an accident. Tell me, if you were sending a secret message using lanterns, what's better? One if by land, two if by the beach, or maybe three if by the river or a really small body of water.
Hey, you're Paul Revere, the guy who would sound the alarm if the British ever did a sneak attack?
You have heard of me? Surrender, you rebellious rapscallions!
Dump the tea! Dump the tea! Dump the tea!
I always knew bowling lessons would come in handy.
In the name of His Majesty, stand fast.
I thought we were supposed to be on the same side.
Move, and you will be pierced, peasant.
Hey, Mo, where have you been? And isn't your costume all wrong?
Trying to distract me, eh?
Oh, look! It's King George's bed!
God save the king.
Jolly heroic that was. Sacrificing yourself to save the Union Jack. Ah, and look at all the senseless destruction of His Majesty's property. These Americans are so uncivilized. Why is everyone so bent about a little soggy tea?
I've never heard of such a thing. He's daft. And
Hey, no offense, I'm a coffee drinker myself.
Believe me, Stitch, the Boston Tea Party cost the British dearly. In today's currency, the Americans destroyed almost $3 million worth of property. The king was now so furious, he ordered that Boston Harbor be closed to all shipping until every last tea leaf was paid for. On the other hand, the Boston Tea Party helped unite the colonies against the British. They supported Boston by sending them encouragement and supplies. Connecticut sent money, South Carolina sent rice, New York sent sheep, and California sent surfboards. Not really, just kidding, just seeing if you were paying attention. Virginia set aside a day to pray for Boston, and during that time of prayer, Virginians gathered and started talking about independence.
Oh, I see. Britain really did have a reason to be upset. But so did the Americans. But the colonists haven't seen the last of us, right, chaps?
You'll make a fine revolutionary soldier.
Yes. Yes, splendid idea disguising yourself as a British soldier, young man.
Oh, believe me, there's more to my disguise than meets the eye.
Join us. We're forming our own army.
Hey, psst, can you get me out of this?
Why, you're doing a great job of taking care of yourself.
Yeah, maybe I can show them what a real woman can do.
Why not? There were lots of women who helped fight during the Revolutionary War. Women like Mary Hayes.
Can you believe this performance, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Battle of Monmouth, and Mary Hayes is dodging shells to carry water to thirsty American soldiers. Molly Pitcher, as she is called, even helps a gun crew fire their cannon. Hold on to your tri-cornered hats, folks. During the battle, a cannonball shot through her legs and actually ripped away her petticoat. Deborah Sampson called herself Robert Bertha and successfully disguised herself as a man. She had to confess all when she came down with a fever, and a military doctor uncovered her secret.
Attention, Minutemen! Those muskets are your new weapons, and this is your target. Johnson, would you please wait a minute?
Yeah, Johnson. Remember, Minutemen?
As I was saying, these are the finest firing arms available today. Even the British use them.
They're as worthless as a British tea cozy. Not near as good as my rifle.
As I was saying. Ready, aim, and fire!
Wow, that's messed up. Someone could really get hurt with that thing.
Right, Mo. Even though muskets were given to the American soldiers, many farmers and frontiersmen used their own rifles in the war. Muskets and rifles looked alike, but the grooving inside the barrel of a rifle made a bullet fly straighter. Sharpshooters were picking off so many British soldiers that back in England, rumours spread that the war actually had a curse on it. And many British soldiers refused to fight.
Listen up, men. As you know, we have stockpiled cannonballs and gunpowder in Concord. We must be ready if the British move against us. So we march then. To Concord! Huzzah!
Huzzah!
I wonder how Mo's doing.
About face, listen up, chaps. As you know, the Crown has just about had it with these sniveling colonists.
Yes, sir!
The Crown gives them land and supplies, and even defends them. They enjoy the lowest taxes in the whole Western world and then act like spoiled children, don't they?
Yes, sir!
The Americans had it pretty good, huh?
So it's up to us to teach these whining upstarts a lesson, right?
Yes, sir!
Yes, sir!
There are rumors that the colonists have stored weapons in Concord, a town near Boston.
Maybe that's where Mo is.
We must seize these illegal weapons and arrest their leaders. Are you with me, men?
Yes, sir!
All the way, pal. I'm coming, Mo.
I finally got it! It's 1 if by land and 2 if by sea! And that means the British are coming, boys!
Nope, not necessary. I just enjoy running in slow motion.
Fire!
Well, that was it. The shot heard around the world that started the Revolutionary War of Independence.
Couldn't they just talk it through?
The time for talking has passed. One of the next big battles was at Bunker and Breed's Hill.
What's this then? Haven't they heard there are proper rules for battle?
Britain eventually won the Battle of Bunker Hill, and the fighting continued for a full year after Concord. And on July the 4th, 1776, the 13 colonies united to sign the Declaration of Independence.
I remember this. The fighting went on a full year. The British and colonists traded victories and defeats. Each side slammed the other pretty hard, and at one point, the spunky colonists really wanted to rub it in with the British.
Therefore, we declare that these united colonies are, and of right ought to be, free and independent states.
Oh, that must have really fried King George.
Deep fried. He wasn't about to lose control over his colonies, especially to that other George, George Washington. The Declaration was a high moment. But then the British captured New York City, and then it was all burned down. After several more campaigns, it all ended at Yorktown when Washington confronted General Cornwallis.
It's beyond me how those untrained farmers think they stand a chance against the British Army. You two, bring me my sword and hat. They don't even fight by the proper rules of engagement. Take this George Washington chap, the way he attacked Trenton in the middle of the night. Simply not cricket. But now, he faces Cornwallis. I'll take that smirk off your face, Washington!
Beg pardon, General?
Not now, soldier. I'm about to turn the tide of this bloody war.
The French fleet is directly behind us.
Well, what do they want?
They've sided with the colonists, I'm afraid. We're surrounded, sir.
Well, then I suppose we must surrender, what?
Man, is the king gonna be really mad now, or what?
More than mad, Stitch. George was so embarrassed when Britain lost the war, he almost gave up his job as king.
I say, anyone have a white flag of surrender handy?
And although they lost to him, when George Washington died in 1793, they had so much respect for him, the British Navy honoured him with a 21-gun salute.
Can you help? Any old white cloth will do.
Want to carry it?
No, thanks. Some of us have this thing about hygiene.
So the Americans really were justified to want their independence.
But I see the British side too. We just got more than we bargained for when we went to war.
Too bad they didn't just talk about it instead of ending up shooting at each other.
Just like with Dongle.
Finally! Let's get you out of here.
Hey, Dongle, we were wrong.
Yeah, let's go over your rules again before we have out-and-out warfare.
No! Tell it to someone else. I don't work here anymore.
Huh?
My uncle fired me, says I was chasing all his customers away.
Didn't give you a chance to tell your side of the story, huh?
How'd you know?
Believe me, we've been there.
Well, we learned a lesson.
And Dongle got what he deserved. Celebrate with a spot of tea, Mo?
Lovely.